I refuse to let any of y'all sleep on Deli Boys because if you love a good dark comedy, if you love a good crime comedy, and you're all for diversity and representation in media, then you need to check out Deli Boys. It's such an easy, fun binge watch, just 10 episodes, less than 30 minutes each. My favorite subgenre within the last few years have been seeing Asian characters across the diaspora and Western media doing crime, doing bad things. Western media for the longest time have stereotyped Asian people, whether it's East Asian, Southeast Asian, South Asian, that they have always been the model minority. They're always the groups of people in the communities that will never do anything to draw attention to themselves. They will always follow things by the book. They are law-abiding citizens, despite the fact that the government will find any rhyme or reason to oppress and marginalize them simultaneously. And way more often than not, they are either typecasted as the sidekick supporting characters or the villains of a white person's story, but not Deli Boys. Mutual Shivani, aka Chivalry_Inc. on here. She has been doing incredible coverage and reviewing and talking about Deli Boys, and she gives so much further context to the representation of this show. Go check those videos out. But to her point, this show pushes back on the ideas of the American dream when it comes to being an immigrant in this country, pushing back on the stereotype for a lot of South Asian characters stemming from Abu from The Simpsons. It was deemed that working at a deli at a convenience store and owning a convenience store was deemed lesser than. The show Deli Boys pushes back on those narratives that have been put on these communities to say that, hey, we could be just as bad and we can do just as much crime and make as much money as any other person in this country. I absolutely love how morally gray, well-rounded, and just fully realized all these characters are, still wearing with pride their culture on their sleeves. But at its core, the show is about family and a family that sticks together come hell or high water. The brotherly dynamic between Sagar Sheikh and Asif Ali's characters are so funny together while simultaneously giving you incredibly heartfelt moments as well. The dynamic reminds me a lot of The Brother's Son, which I will get to. But personally for me, Purna Jagannathan steals every single scene that she is in. Her character is further proof that I will always support women's wrongs, and women should be in leadership roles 100% of the time. She mothered down in this role. In conclusion, we're beginning a lot of crime dramedy stories that center around Asian characters telling Asian stories, but recently they've either been cancelled or they haven't been renewed for another season yet. Third time's the charm. I refuse to let y'all not give Deli Boys a renewal. I do also want Interior Chinatown to get a renewal as well. But if you love a good bloody violent twist with your crime dramedy while also wanting to support stories from different communities, check out Deli Boys. Check out Deli Boys.